Hey there, YouTube friends. I had one of the most incredible conversations I've had in a long time. It was with one of our members. He goes by Grandprofits, and he even allowed me to record this conversation with him. And I just wanted to talk to him because he's a very, very successful trader who has done some great things in his trading. I also got permission from him to be able to put this on YouTube for you to watch this video. And I think it's very valuable. And the first part of this video is him talking about his experience as a trader and kind of going through the process of maybe even the very same process that you find yourself in right now, from going to not being very successful to becoming a very successful trader. And then throughout the conversation, there were so many nuggets of wisdom in trading that he just like dropped them like awesome bombs of incredible wisdom. They're like wisdom bombs. And I've taken those and I've edited them to where they're like bite-sized pieces of trading wisdom and put them at the end of this video. And I think you're gonna really, really get a lot out of this whole video. So watch it, write comments, let us know what has been helpful for you in this conversation. I think you're gonna really, really like it. So let's get started.
Trading before it was rough. I'll be sitting here, even if I have an alert set, I'll be sitting on my computer for hours waiting on the entry level, and then I get impatient. So then I jump in, and then I'm up maybe a few dollars, and then the next thing you know, I didn't blew my whole account because it went to the level I've been waiting on for the last 3 hours. I say, you know what? I don't think forex is for me. So when I wound up coming across you guys with binary options, I was like, hey, I think I can do that. Well, actually, a few people, I was in another trading group, a few people that was doing Forex, they introduced me to the binary options, and they was, doing different strategies and stuff like that. So I noticed that would work for a little while, then it would stop working. Then I'm on YouTube. Man, I probably was on YouTube for about a year, and I probably, every strategy that's out there, I probably didn't try. And then I came across you guys, and this strategy here kind of like gave the most consistent results.
How was it for you? Like just spending all these hours on YouTube looking for the next strategy and looking for the next strategy and trying that out and looking for the next one. Like, how was that for you?
It was a little frustrating, sometimes fun, because you'll be like, hey, this is the one that's going to take me to the promised land. Then you see that that's not working, and then you switch to the next strategy, really just sticking with finding that one strategy and just sticking with it. And when I found, like I said, a few minutes ago, when I found this strategy here, I say, okay, this is the one I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with.
Why is that? What did you find about this strategy that said, okay, this is going to be the one that I stick with? Interesting.
Because you and I talked, this is probably like that at the beginning of, I want to say beginning of 2023. And one thing you told me, and it stuck, you said, hey, everything that you know about trading, you need to forget it, because binary, Forex works with Forex strategies. I've tried regular options trading, with the regular market, with stocks. And each strategy, each concept of trading really is different. It's like you have to develop a different relationship with each one of them. When you gave me that breakdown of how the market really works on the lower time frame and what people are really doing, because we're looking at candles, but in actuality, those candles is money. All it is people grabbing bags of money at this level, bringing it up to the next level, selling, buying, selling, buying. And once I kind of like saw that concept, I was like, okay, I think this is the one that I'm gonna roll with.
So you feel really good then about your future in trading.
I do. I'm to the point now. I believe that I can teach someone else. Now, teaching them the emotional side of trading. I have people now I'm talking to them say, hey, man, I really suggest that you come on and join this group that I'm in. I think it'll be a good thing for you. They want to just instantly deposit money and just start trading. I'm like, I'm telling you now, you're going to lose all that money you're going to deposit. Join the group, get a demo account and trade the demo. That's one thing I do like about, our group. There's a strategy. Okay, if you're losing, what do you do? How do you recover that money that you lost? When do you need to stop? And when you have that full circle plan, that's the I think that's the only way you can be successful. Join Binary Masterclass. It's that simple. There's a lot of groups out there that's giving signals. If you want to be spoon fed, yeah, go ahead and join those groups. But if you want to be a master or start developing the skill, and be a master at your craft, then join Binary Masterclass. Take a chance on yourself. It's that simple. If it don't work, it don't work. If it do, you didn't change your life. It's a skill that nobody can take away from you. It's that simple, man.
Man, just so good, so inspiring. Now we're coming into the second half where there's all these nuggets that he just dropped as like trading wisdom bombs. And I want you to really learn those, hear those, internalize them. I think you're going to get a lot out of it. And before we start into that, I do want to encourage you, come check us out at Binary Masterclass. It is an amazing community of people who are really encouraging. There's nobody who's got their head in the clouds and arrogant or whatever. It's just a group of people, normal people, you and me, getting together and trading, reading the markets. We're teaching you every single thing that we've learned over the years. And it's just becoming a really, really great, tight-knit community of people. So join us in there. We have a basic membership. We have a premium membership. We have ways of being able to get the membership for free as well. And we also have a community where people are sharing questions. It's just really, really good. Definitely check it out. I mean, you can trade on your own. You really, really can. Or you can trade in signals groups, or you can trade in a real community, and your progress will be so massively accelerated. So come check us out at binarymasterclass.com. Get into the trading room, find a whole new way of experiencing the markets that I'm pretty sure you're going to really, really like. Okay, let's get back to what Grandprofits has to say.
And once you see you can grow that demo account consistently for a few weeks, because that's what I did. I didn't deposit any real money for about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, just trading demo. And once that happened, then I said, okay, well, it's the same thing, and I'm telling you, it's going to take a while, because we're so, as human beings, we're so attached to money. People want to make $500,000 a day, but they lose $100, $200, they ready to quit.
Yep. Yep. I love that you're talking about even going into demo, because I love demo accounts, and I'm a firm believer in them, and not just as like a beginner account. People oftentimes think a demo account is a beginner account, but no, it's actually like a way of training yourself, being in constant training.
Right.
One of the best things I ever did was I traded only demo for 4.5 months, literally only demo for 4.5 months. And that was great. And I'm watching people making money left and right all around me, and I'm only demo. And that was one of the best experiences. It was hard. It was hard to trade only demo for that time, but it did something in me.
And a lot of things, one major thing, a lot of people, they're looking at people on YouTube and these robots. Oh, I turned $50 into 5,000 in one trading session. Man, that's cap. No way. It's no way possible. You're not gonna. I don't know nobody making 90% or 100% accurate trades. The most accuracy I've done 89% accuracy in a day, and and I was proud of myself, at that point. That's a high percentage, but at the same time, I'm not risking thousands of dollars. I'm just doing what I'm can, and really sticking to my plan. That's the major thing. People don't have a plan, you know. Just you want to get in there and you just want to make money. You want to make money.
Tell me a little bit about your plan. Like when you are down a bit, what does that look like for you? What's going on inside? What's going on the computer? Like what does that look like? How do you get out of that?
I've really trained myself to kind of like be a robot, because when my emotions get kind of like balling, then I step away. If I lose maybe about 3 trades, honestly, I might go 4 trades. After that fourth trade, then I say, okay, you need to step away. Now that fourth trade for me, maybe that might be 20, 25% of my account, but I'm confident within the next day or two that I can make that back. Step away, go make some coffee. I realized, because I've had so much experience with blowing accounts, I'd rather be down 25% one day than 100%. And then I got to deposit more money. And then I got to start all over again. I believe like if you're on Wall Street and you're a trader and you reach a certain level and you're in a negative, your system shut down
Yep.
because you playing with other people's money. So you have to kind of like respect your own money and kind of like trade it as a job as well. And people that's making real money, they're not all over the place. They have a goal, they stick with that goal, and that's what they roll with. You'll be amazed at the things that I have tried in life and failed at. But I mean, that's the only way you're going to be successful. You got to try and see what works for you. You can't want to be successful and don't try anything. I mean, that's crazy to even think that, okay, I'm going to start this and I'm going to automatically be successful. Well, I'm a musician as well, you know what I mean? And some people, it's years before you get a hit song. And then, you get that hit song and then you think about your journey and like, okay, it was work. For me, it's the learning process that I enjoy. This is not just making money. This is developing a skill. Just like Michael Jordan, he had to practice every day. So now, just like Michael Jordan, he might get that one corner. He knows where he's going to hit that three-pointer at because he knows what he's looking for. You're going to only get that skill by practicing. And it's the same thing, developing your skill with trading. So it's like all those things, it's like it becomes second nature. So I tell anyone, hey, if you're willing to take a chance on somebody's job and work a 9 to 5 for 20, 30 some years, why not invest in yourself for a month or two and just see what can happen? And if it don't work, it don't work. But once you develop the skill, now you can help other people make a difference. People right now are crying and, beating themselves up because they didn't take simple chances on themselves by making small investments. I think I'm going to keep on trying new things to the day I die. One great thing is about the group. I'm still going to see things that you're not going to see. Man, you got X amount of years on me for trading. But like earlier, you had an awesome trade. I stepped away and missed it. But then I saw another one. And I was able to reach out to everybody in the group. I'm like, hey, this is a good level. Man, it was an awesome trade. That's one beauty about having a group. If you want to go far, you got to go with a team.
I remember hearing one time a very inspiring person I know. He told me one time, he goes, if you want to go faster, go alone. If you want to go farther, go with a team.
I'm seeing some good results. A lot of people get in and they say, okay, well, I'm about to make money. I'm going to make this amount every day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. The market is like a real relationship. It's like my girlfriend. I have to wake up in the morning and see what type of mood she's in. See if we're in a good mood, then we're gonna play. If not, then I have to just stay away. And that's the biggest thing. Because you get addicted to it. You get addicted to that relationship, and you feel like you're forced to reach a goal and you're forced to make a trade. But when you really get it down, is when you realize that you don't need to force a trade. You don't need to trade every day. And if the market is not playing your game, you have to stay away. Like we spoke before, that's when you become a good trader. I've blown so many accounts over the year, and it's crazy because I'll know what I'm doing. I know what I'm looking at, and I know I shouldn't be placing a trade, but I do it anyway. And then I done blew a whole week or 2 week worth of trading. And then I'm sitting in the corner crying like, man, what the hell? Why did you even do that? Just making stupid mistakes. So once you get your emotions and everything in check, man, I'm telling you, the skies is the limit.